Welcome to this tension taming tap along, where we're going to help you loosen up the grip of the stress or tension headache so that you can get back to enjoying your day. So let's get tapping. But first, my name is Stephanie Wood, and I'm an EFT tapping trainer and practitioner for more than 20 years. And I'm the creator of Ultra EFT, which stands for Understanding Life Through Realization and Awareness. Now, by tapping along with this video, you agree to take full responsibility for your physical and emotional well-being, of course. We're going to start by getting a rating of where you're at by tuning in to the headache and what it's like for you. So it's helpful to get a paper to jot down these things or open up a document on your phone or whatever for those notes so that you can keep track, because it may move and change around as we do the tapping, which is completely normal and happens all the time. So what I'd love for you to do is to tune in, maybe close your eyes, take a moment, and just notice the location of the headache. Where exactly is it? Is it the front of the head, the back of the head, the occipital area? Is it by your temples, behind your eyes? Where is it? And as your eyes are closed, just notice it, and notice if it has a shape. What's the shape of that headache? How much space does it fill? Is it the size of a pea? Is it the shape of a hanger? What's it like? And notice if it has a color. And now, what's the quality of that headache? Is it throbbing? Is it achy? Is it shooting or stabbing? Just note that too. What's the quality of it now as we're starting? And on a scale from 0 to 10, we're going to rate the intensity of the headache. 0 being no headache at all, and 10 being my head's going to pop right off. It hurts so much. Okay, so finally, I want you to tune into how you feel about the headache. Do you feel frustrated, angry? Is there an emotion attached to how you're doing with it? Are you resigned to it? What's happening with that? So just notice all that. And when you're ready, open your eyes, and note that as we're tapping along, you can change the words so that they suit your individual situation if they don't resonate with you or exactly describe what's happening for you. And if this is your first time tapping, just tap along with the points and repeat the words after me. So let's just begin. Tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I have this headache and it's really bothering me, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm tapping. That's what's happening. Even if I don't like it at all. And I don't. Even though I feel this headache in and name that specific location next to my temple. And it feels, and just describe the quality of it. That's what's showing up. And I'd love to be free of it. Even though I feel, and name the feeling you have about having the headache, I acknowledge this pain and how it's affecting me. And now you can tap along with me at this speed. You can tap more slowly if it feels right for you, or you can tap really fast if you like that. So tapping on the top of the head, this headache, inside of the eyebrow, and you can use 2 or 1 hands. This tension headache, side of the eye. This stress headache, under the eye. I feel it in and just name that place again. Under the nose, and it feels, and name the quality. And the chin, this stupid headache. Collarbone, I really wish I didn't have it. Under the arm, all this tension and stress. And the wrist points, there's 3 meridians that run here, so you can cross or like this, either hand. I'm holding in my body and head. Okay, top of the head. I deeply acknowledge this headache pain. inside the eyebrow, and all the stress in my life right now. Even the stress just from today. Side of the eye. All the pressure under the eye. All the tension under the nose. All the ways it's showing up in my body and in my cells. And the chin, this headache. Collarbone showing up in my, just name that specific location. And under the arm. And I feel, name how you feel about it. Frustrated. And the wrist, this stress headache. Okay, now take a breath and you can shake it off. I like to flick it off. You can just take a breath and rest your hands in your lap, whatever's comfortable for you. So that's our first round. I'd also like to note that tapping along with this and any other tap along video is definitely not a substitute for working with a qualified EFT practitioner like me. And it's also not a substitute for learning how to properly tap on yourself, which cannot be done just from books and from tapping along with videos like this. So you need to take a class or learn how to do it properly. Also, if this headache is unusual in any way, or if you have chronic headaches, be sure to see a doctor or a licensed medical professional. So let's get back to tapping. And now we're going to go a little deeper. So tapping on the side of the hand again, even though I still have this headache. Stupid headache. That's what's happening. And behind all of it, I'm okay. Somewhere back there, I'm okay. And the other hand, you can stay with one hand or switch, even though this headache is still lingering. I'm open to seeing what this headache is trying to show me or tell me. Even though I still feel this headache in my, name that location, that's what's there. And I am open to feeling better. I am like so open to feeling better. Top of the head, this remaining headache. Inside the eyebrow, I acknowledge this pain. Side of the eye, I feel it in my, and name that place again. Under the eye, and describe the quality of it. This achy headache, this throbbing, this shooting pain, whatever that is. Under the nose, I may or may not know what's causing it. Chin, and that's totally okay. Maybe I don't need to know. Collarbone, maybe it's trying to tell me something about whatever is stressing me out. Under the arm, maybe it's trying to show me something. And the wrist, all the ways I'm holding this tension in my system and in my cells and my muscles. Top of the head, I wonder if my body's trying to get my attention. Inside of the eyebrow, what if I could release some of this stress right now? Side of the eye, what if I could release some of this tension right now? Under the eye, everything in me that's feeling any pressure. Under the nose, I acknowledge all of it. Chin, it's safe for me to see it all now. Collarbone, maybe my body doesn't need to yell at me to get my attention. Under the arm, this remaining headache. And the wrist, I'm open to letting more of it go now. Great. Take a breath, shake that out, or just rest your hands in your lap. So now we're going to check in again. Close your eyes and return to that pain. Notice where it is in your body exactly. See if it's moved around, which it sometimes does with tapping. It's funny that way. Just notice if the location is the same, if the size and shape are exactly the same. Is it the same color? And it may have gotten bigger, smaller, moved. It might not even be in your head anymore. I've once chased a headache down to someone's toe. That was kind of crazy. And just notice how it's changed, and on a scale of 0 to 10, rate it again. Has the number gone down at all? And finally, tune into how you're feeling about it now. So if your headache is gone, that is amazing and awesome. That's only a couple rounds of tapping. But if not, let's continue for a couple more rounds of tapping. And I also want to ask you to just tune in again a moment and ask if your system knows why you have this headache. What's there? Has anything occurred to you as you've been tapping? So during this process, you may have an insight or an aha about what the headache is about, or what the cause of it is, or even how to treat it. So just be on notice that that kind of a thing happens all the time with tapping. As we get through some of the emotions and some of the stuck energy, sometimes insights just come. So let's tap some more. We're going to explore a little bit more about what seems to be stressing you out that might be causing or contributing to the headache. So let's just tap. We're going to skip the setup statement. Just tapping on the top of the head. Maybe I'm stressed out about something. Inside of the eyebrow, I may or may not know what that something is. And that's okay. Side of the eye, maybe I don't need to know. You probably don't need to know. Under the eye, but my body's still showing me that it's there. Under the nose, I deeply acknowledge whatever it is that's stressing me out. And the chin, everything creating this tension in my body and my system. Collarbone, everything that seems to be causing pressure for me right now. Under the arm, all this pressure. And the wrist, everywhere it comes from, known and unknown to me. Top of the head, I acknowledge it all and how it feels. Inside of the eyebrow, I wonder if there may be other ways to deal with this than like storing it in my head. Side of the eye, maybe there's a conversation I need to have with someone. Under the eye, maybe I need to draw a boundary somewhere. Under the nose, maybe I need to take care of myself. And the chin, maybe I need to be kinder to myself. Maybe I'm beating myself up. Collarbone, whatever is causing this stress, whatever thinking is causing this stress. Under the arm, maybe it's other people. Maybe. And the wrist, maybe I don't need to know exactly what it is. Top of the head, maybe my stories are getting the best of me. Inside of the eyebrow, because all day long my brain loves making stories about everything. Side of the eye, because I'm human. That's what my brain does. Under the eye, but what if I don't have to believe those stories? What? Under the nose, what if they're not necessarily true? Chin, what if I don't have to believe all my thinking? Collarbone, who would I be if these things didn't stress me out anymore? Under the arm, how relaxed and clear-headed might I be? And the wrist. Maybe all these stories and thinking, maybe it's overrated. Okay, take a breath, shake that out. Okay. So now the final round, we're just going to hone in on the body aspect. And again, just tune in right now, see where it is in your body, notice if it's changed. We're going to really focus in on that. So tapping on the top of your head, all this stress and tension that's remaining. Inside of the eyebrow, I'm feeling it in my, just notice, is it in your neck anymore? Is it in your back? Is it any other place in your body besides your head too? Side of the eye, all the places in my body that I'm holding tension or stress. Under the eye, that may be causing or contributing to this headache. Under the nose. And just describe the shape of the headache at this point. It's as big as a grapefruit. Just describe whatever the shape is. Chin, and just tune in and notice what the color is and just say that color out loud. Collarbone, this remaining tension in my body. Under the arm, there it is. And the wrist, I give myself permission to hold on to this stress if I so choose. Top of the head. I also give myself permission to completely release this stress if I so choose. Inside of the eyebrow. Maybe it's not even mine. Side of the eye. What if it's safe to let go of this? Under the eye. What if I'm okay if I let this go? Under the nose. This remaining feeling in my, and just name where you're feeling it specifically. And the chin. This remaining headache and tension. Collarbone. What if it's melting away? Under the arm, I'm open to feeling calm and relaxed now. And the wrist, I'm open to any information about this stress or tension. Top of the head, I'm open to acting upon that information if I need to. You know, conversation with somebody, the boundaries, all the good stuff. Inside of the eyebrow, I choose my health above all. Side of the eye, I choose to release all of this. Under the eye, it's safe for me to release the rest of this now. Okay, just shake that off. Take a breath. All right, now I want you to do the final check-in. If you'd like to close your eyes and tune in and see what number intensity is left of this headache. Has it gone down? Has it gone up? I hope it's gone down, and I hope it's completely gone. If you still have a headache at this point, I have several suggestions. One is to tap along with this video again. See if you can bring the intensity down even more. 2 is to drink a big glass of water and then rest for about 15 to 30 minutes. When you do energy work like this, it takes a little time sometimes for the energy to move and to get the results that you're wanting. And 3, if it's still persisting, check out the video on the tips for chronic headaches. Also, if you have chronic or recurring or persistent headaches, I've put together a free EFT tapping for headache relief workbook. So that can help you get over your headaches for good. Check that out in the links below. And I'd love for you to subscribe. I've got new videos coming out all the time. And feel free to comment if this helped at all. And share it with your friends. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And happy tapping.